What's up, YouTube? It's your boy M8trix21 back with yet another video, and we're gonna do all of the Sonic Funko Pops in my collection. With the new Sonic 3 movie coming out, we had to go over them. So let's talk about every Sonic Funko Pop in my collection. Let's go. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button. Now let's get to the pops. So when I decided to put this video together, I didn't think I had that many Sonic Pops, but I got quite a few of them. I don't have all of them. I don't have any of the original 3. Those are pretty expensive, and I do want to get those in the collection, but I don't have those. But there are some pretty cool Sonic Pops that are out there, and they keep dropping more and more of them. So we're going to go start up from my oldest all the way to my newest one, so let's go. So the oldest Sonic Funko Pop in my collection will be the Sonic with Emerald. This is the re-release of it, but it's definitely a really cool pop number 284 in the games collection. But definitely one of my favorite ones, and I like the way this one looks. Got this at Walmart, and for some reason it was more expensive than regular Walmart Pops. It's not an exclusive or anything like that, but for just some reason, they decided to charge a little bit more than the normal price for this pop. But either way it go, I had to get it. I had to add it to the collection, and there's one that's really similar to this one. It's Sonic with Ring, but which he basically has almost the same look to it. It's just he has the ring instead of the emerald. Just one of my favorite pops. I love the way they did the emerald on this one. It looks really cool. And this is a dope pop overall. One of the more simple ones, but definitely one if you need to have in the collection if you're a Sonic fan. So the first pop was the Sonic with Emerald. Next up, we have Shadow number 285. This is the regular Shadow, nothing crazy about it, not exclusive or anything like that, but it is a really cool pop. And I can't remember where I picked this one up. This was the re-release as well, but definitely a cool pop that I had to have it. Shadow is one of my favorite characters from Sonic, so it was a no-brainer to pick this bad boy up. Here's the rest of that wave, which has some really cool pops on it. That Sonic with Emerald is right there, and just some really cool pops overall. Do want to get this Eggman. I think the price went up a little bit on that one, but like I said, this Shadow pop is one of my favorites. Definitely a really cool one. I love the design of them, and they did a really good job with it. But yeah, let's move on. Next up, we have the classic Sonic. This is basically Sonic just running. And I like this one. Not my favorite, just because I don't like the way they decided to go with him running. It looks okay. It's supposed to be like simulating his feet moving really, really fast. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'm okay with this one. Never was my favorite pop from the Sonic line, but it is cool. I like the way that they decided not to put a stand with it. It can't stand up pretty well. And I like it. There is a flock version of this one that goes with the whole flock line. We're going to get to those a little bit later, but that one shot up in price. It was a Funko Shop exclusive, and I missed it, and that one went up in price, and I would have rather got that one than this one just so I can have the whole complete flock 3-pack or 3 pops. But this is a cool pop nonetheless, but just not my favorite. I still do like the way they did the running, but still cool. Speaking of the flock pack, we have the other 2 right here. We have Tails, which is flock TargetCon 2021 exclusive. This is the original one. There are some there. This did restock recently, so you check your targets. This may be in there. They also have Knuckles, the flock one from TargetCon 2022. So both of these were TargetCon exclusives. The Sonic was a Funko Shop exclusive, so it's kind of hard to get that one. But these 2 are pretty cool. This one did restock pretty recently as well, but this is the original drop for it. But like I said, these 2 are really dope, really cool. The colors on these are very vibrant, and I just like these 2 pops. 2 of my favorite pops in the line: Tails flocked and Knuckles flocked, and I just like both of these pops. I still need that Sonic, but that price net did jump up. Let's look at that price. I'm gonna have to add it though, but I just don't like the way they did the stance to that one. These are 2 just standing up straight forward, and then Sonic is running for the flock 3-pack, whatever. And I wish they did them like just regular Sonic for that one, but it is what it is. I still need to add it to the collection though. But Tails, Knuckles, dope. So next up, another pop that I really didn't like at first, but I wanted it because it was a Sonic pop, and it was a little bit different. The Hot Topic exclusive Werehog. Sonic from the, I can't remember which game this is from. This is kind of like later on in the game. I guess the Curse of the Werehog, I think. But this is a little bit later. I never played this game, but this pop was pretty cool. So I decided to pick it up. Hot Topic exclusive with the black label. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I wish they did the black sticker a lot more than they do, but it is what it is. But this is how the Werehog looks. Definitely a nice looking pop. Just not my favorite, but definitely still cool. I love the tips on the hair. Looks really dope. And the darker color shoes. They did a good job with it. But I just don't have any attachment to this one like that. But definitely a pop that I'm glad to have in the collection just because it is different. There's a different version of Sonic, so pretty cool. Next up, my first of a couple Supersonics. We have the Supersonic First Appearance. This was from Summer Convention or SDCC 2022. Glows in the dark, and the glow on this thing is amazing. I think I did a review of this one. If I did, I'll put the link up here. But definitely a really cool pop nonetheless that I had added to the collection. The glow on this thing was crazy. This was shared with Walmart, and I did find mine at Walmart. So this is back when Walmart still was getting exclusives from what, 2022. So you know how it is now, but still, this pop right here, amazing, man. And like I said, the glow on this thing is amazing as well. So definitely a really cool pop that I had to add to the collection, and my first of two Supersonics. The other one's coming up pretty late later, and they've been dropping a lot of Supersonics recently, but this is one that I'm glad to have in the collection. So now we get into more recent pops, and we have this Metal Sonic right here. Definitely was a nice looking pop to add to the collection. I remember Metal Sonic from back when I was a kid growing up playing Sonic 2, and I think it was a little bit different. He didn't look like this one, but either way it goes, this still is a really cool pop. I said that a lot. All these pops are really cool, but I'm just glad to add this to the collection. Metal Sonic is part of one of the newer waves with Amy, the first Amy pop, and Robotnik, the bigger Robotnik. But definitely cool. This one, number 918, was a different kind of pop. This is when they really started going pretty hard with the kind of Sonic pops that you know they can do some really cool stuff with them. And this is one that was, I never would have thought they would have made, but they made it. It's cool. It's the Ring Scatter Sonic. This is cool, man. Green heels on, I think, but it looks cool. The ring scattering because he got hit and him in that iconic pose, but definitely nice, man. I love the bass on it. Just a cool pop nonetheless, and glad to have this one in the collection. Glad they actually made this one, but this is dope, man. This is dope. One of my favorites just because of everything about it, and I'm just glad to have it in the collection. So let's move on. So Supersonic number 2. This is a AAA anime exclusive, and there is a chase for this one, and it's a metallic chase. I don't have it. I tried to get it. I got this one from Funko Shop, if I'm not mistaken, and didn't get the chase, but I may still try to get that chase eventually. But either way it goes, there's Supersonic poser with the regular pose, nothing crazy about it. If you want to compare it to this one, I would definitely say this one, the this SDCC one is a lot better than this one, but either way it goes, there's still two dope pops, same character, pretty much similar, really similar designs, other than he's in regular stance and he's kind of floating in the air, but definitely a really cool pop, AAA anime exclusive, like I said, and it has a chase. Chase is okay, but chase isn't as dope as that one either, but still cool. Speaking of chase, we have this Tails right here. This is a Specialty Series exclusive Tails with him flying. Definitely a pop that I needed for the collection. There's a chase for it, and it is flocked. And of course, I haven't been able to find that chase yet. I will get that chase eventually, but haven't been able to pick it up yet. And but this is still, I like how they did the mode with this one. Tails flying in the air, and with his tail, they got it spinning. They did a nice little job with that one, trying to give that illusion that his tail is spinning. So I like it. The flock one definitely will be better, but either way I go, still a nice pop overall that I'm glad to have in the collection. So we have the flying Tails coming, and that chase is gonna come. And next up, we have the most recent one to add to my collection. It's the flocked Sonic with Hero Chow. This Target exclusive, and I like this one, man. I wasn't expecting to pick any of these up. I just thought that, you know, these are cool, but I didn't think I needed them. They're kind of getting kind of crazy with the Sonic pops, but it is what it is. So I had to go for it. Here's the little buddy Chow, the Hero Chow, which is cool. And then we have the flocked, maybe the closest thing I'm gonna get to a flocked Sonic. Flocked Sonic, that blue is super vibrant, super velvety looking. I love the way that looks, man. That is clean, man. I like that one. Maybe the closest I'm gonna get to the other one, because the other one is a little bit more expensive now, but pretty cool. And don't forget, there are plenty of other Sonic pops, some really, really crazy expensive ones. I think it's a Shadow that's worth maybe $1,000. It's a E3 exclusive one, I think, but I don't have any of those, but this one is still dope. So that's it for all the kind of regular pops, but we do have more. So let's get into some of the 2-packs. First up, we have the Shadow and Super Shadow 2-pack from GameStop. The Super Shadow glows in the dark. I think maybe both of them. No, definitely the Super Shadow glows in the dark, but these are dope, man. I had to add them to the collection. Couldn't pass on these. One of the newer waves from it, and Had to get it. Just had to get it. It's set in GameStop for a while, and I just said, you know what? Gotta pick it up. Next up, another Shadow, but Shadow and Amy from TargetCon 2024. Both of these are flocked, and man, maybe the closest I'm gonna get to a single flocked Shadow as well. But Shadow and Amy, the only Amy pop I have in my collection, TargetCon exclusive, and these are dope, man. Pretty basic poses for both of them, but either way it goes, I like it. I like it a lot. And we had to get this one, man. I think this was San Diego Comic-Con 2020, if I'm not mistaken. And we have Super Shadow and Super Silver and Super Tails. Definitely cool. Both of these glow in the dark. Do they glow in the dark? I think they do glow in the dark, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a really cool pop combo. Both of these are cool, and it's the only silver I have in my collection as well. I do need another silver, but I like these. This was a GameStop shared exclusive, and more of those old school ones. Pretty dope. And last but not least, the last Sonic pop in my collection, and probably my favorite just because of the nostalgia of Sonic 2. We have the Sonic 2 game cover. Cool, man. This is a GameStop exclusive, one of my favorites. Can't wait to get more space so I can get my pop collection how I want it. Yeah, I know it's kind of chaotic right now, but there's a method to my madness. And when I move to my new place, we're going to definitely get this thing better, way better than ever. And this thing is going right on the wall in my game collection. If you didn't know, I got a game collection as well, and this one has to go into it. But like I said, it's my favorite one in the collection just because growing up, I played a lot of Sonic 2. But you know, it is what it is. But let me know which one of these is your favorite pop. Like I said, I got more Sonic pops than I expected to have, but it is what it is. Can't go wrong with Sonic. Sonic is the man. But that's all I have for you on this one. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. This is your boy M8trix21. Peace. Talk to you all later. Bye. Perfect.